Hey, what if I told you that losing weight can be the most fun and energetic process you've ever been through? It shouldn't be suffering. You shouldn't feel like dying. You should enjoy everything you eat. My name is Shaila Cruz, and I help women over 45 to love their body, lose weight, and have so much fun while doing it, especially after a pregnancy. I know this can be a quite challenging process with your hormones out of whack and your body out of balance, but I'm here to tell you it can be done. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a mom of two. My youngest will turn 25 in a few months um, because my body still suffers from that last pregnancy. I was in a lot of pain for 7 years, about 24/7, 2 weeks every month. I gained a lot of weight and I couldn't shed the weight. In my first pregnancy, I was able to lose the weight actually quite easily. In 6 months, I lost about 40 pounds through a calorie restriction plan that I created myself, combined with a lot of exercise. And that was doable. 40 pounds in 6 months. And I was really very happy with that and was hoping to do it again after the second pregnancy. But then I got sick. I was in pain. I couldn't exercise for 2 weeks a month. So every time I was able to exercise again, I had to start from scratch again. So I didn't really start losing weight. Well, I don't even know, like maybe by the time my son was 12. And then I had put on the weight for so long that it was really hard to actually let it go. Okay, let's go back to the calorie restriction. I just mentioned it, and you might have noticed my hesitation. The first time I heard that calorie restriction is a big no no was from Tony Robbins, and he said, diets, they don't work. They have the word die in it, as if you had to die in order to successfully complete a diet. By now, I know that indeed diets don't work. They don't work for me, at least. What There are things that work for me, but diets are not one of them. Due to the calorie restriction, my body decides that, oh, she's trying to lose weight. I need to hold on to every inch of fat, every gram of fat that I can find. And there's nothing happening no matter what I try. So, for instance, I once did a soup diet, and I knew people who lost 15 pounds in 10 days or 10 pounds, even as much as 20 pounds. I gained 3 pounds. I was so frustrated from that. I participated in a keto program, which actually cost a lot of money. It wasn't just the keto, but a whole mindset thing. The setup was beautiful, and the person that came up with the program, uh, he came across as really sincere and wanting for us to reach our goals. And it seemed all very nice. And about 3 months into the program, I hadn't lost not even a gram yet. Um, I started losing sleep, and not just like not too much sleep. I wasn't sleeping at all anymore. Um, and that took me for almost a year of hardly any sleep. I ended up only losing sleep and not losing any weight. which of course was the goal. So, um, what I want to stress is that it's important to find what works for you. Everyone, everybody is different. So you have what works for you. Um, I just told you what's not working. And you're probably thinking, like, okay, but what is working? I want to know what's working. Tell me what's working. Um, I think the most important step is to create a tailor made plan. But before you can create a tailor made plan, there are some requirements that you need to meet. Um, you might think that they're unrelated to weight gain or weight loss. Uh, I think they're directly connected to weight gain and weight loss. These are stress, sleep, exercise, fruit, fluids, and hormones. Especially the first two and the last one, hormones, stress, sleep. If these three are not balanced, are not on the level that they should be, then you can play as much with food, fluids, and exercise, but it's not going to change anything. And that's why I wasn't losing any weight in the keto program, because I wasn't sleeping. So my body was in kind of like an overdrive state, like stressed out, uh, fight or flight response. Maybe that's a name that you know. And it was containing everything, and I wasn't shedding any weight, wasn't losing any weight. Okay, so whatever it is you need to do, there are other videos relating to the hormones and the sleep and the stress, how to work with that. So I'm not going to get into that now. Just check below. I'll add a link for the other videos. Okay, so once you have those three sorted out, then it's time to go to your tailor-made plan. A tailor-made plan that fits your body and your life, because everybody is different. Um, whether you're 25 years old or 55 years old, that requires a different plan. Whether you are physically very active or you are in a wheelchair, for instance, that requires another plan as well. Whether you are sleeping sound 8 hours a night, or more like me, maybe only 4 hours a night, requires a different plan. Well, you get the picture, right? I think losing a weight is a process that you can only successfully go through, because you can't finish it. I'll get back to that at the end of the video. When your body is in a balanced state. Okay, so you have to find a plan that works for your body. You also need to create a plan that works for your lifestyle, actually. If you have little children, you have to adjust your eating schedule. If you don't have kids, that's a whole different situation. If you're a flight attendant, for instance, your life will be completely different from being a stay-at-home mom. That is obvious, right? You get that. So find what works for you regarding your lifestyle. Now, what is important regarding finding what works for you, because it sounds easy, but it's not that easy. I as I mentioned, those two programs that didn't work for me for losing weight, but those were not the only two that I tried. I tried so many. And every time you start a new weight loss program, you're pumped and you're excited and you hope that this time it's gonna work. And you try and you try and you try, only to fail miserably. And you get discouraged. And after a while, you're getting back on the horse, trying another program. And you try and you try and you try and you fail miserably again. And you get even more discouraged. And that's what makes it really hard not to get discouraged. That's why I really want to stress that losing weight is a matter of finding the right tool for you, and that might require maybe 8 or 10 attempts that are not successful. But keep in mind that every time that you supposedly fail, which you don't, you're one step closer to the program that will work for you. Okay, so let me give you an example. For me, what works great for me is intermittent fasting. Now, I have a cousin, we have similar body types, similar body issues, and none of the programs that I tried work for her, including intermittent fasting. So she is still in the experimenting phase, trying to find that one thing that will work for her. And I really, really do feel for you. I really, really do get it, because this is mentally draining to get your hopes up, get knocked down, get back up on the saddle, and try again. Because that's basically what you need to do. And hold on to, I will find what works for me. Or I will create the program that works for me. Okay? Because once you do, you will be overjoyed. You will be so, so, so happy once you find the program that will make you lose weight. Oh my God. It's like you've got the Midas touch and everything you want to do is working for you. Okay? Um, Other than creating this tailor-made program, I want to point out a few relatively small pointers. Practical steps. Every plan has a target, right? So what's your target weight, and by when do you want to reach the target? Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't try to lose like 6 pounds a week. In general, 2 pounds a week, you shouldn't go over that. Okay? So no more than 2 pounds a week. It's and even if you slack, it's okay. It's okay, because you're in this for the long haul. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. So you've got time to course correct. If you slack or you eat something that you shouldn't have, enjoy it and make up for it another day. Don't beat yourself up over everything you do that it's not exactly going the way you would want it. Then use a diary. Log your progress. Don't buy things that you shouldn't eat. Stock up on the things that you should eat. That makes sense, right? Okay, well, those are all the points. I would love to hear what you think of this video. Please let me know below. Leave a comment if you like what I've shared with you. Please subscribe, and I would love to work with you. My email is in the description below, and I hope you had a great time watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.